Hi, my name is Kagan, and over a year ago, I started to suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome. Well, the real reason why this happened was because I was using a gaming mouse as my primary mouse, and I was producing over 3 videos a week, and that was eventually going to take a toll either ways. What happened was, I found a way to soldier through it by wearing a girdle on my hand, but I kinda knew at the back of my mind that if I continued to do this, I would probably cause permanent damage to my right hand, so I had to find a different solution. At that time, I thought I'd found a solution in the one by Wacom tablet. Now, this is an entry-level tablet. Around that period, it cost like what, $120, and it worked fine for the most part, but there were quirks. There were a few things that were wrong with it. Fast forward to a year later and exchanging some emails with the guys at Huion, they sent me their Q11Kv2, which is honestly the best tablet I have ever used, owned, tried, tested.
Oh my god! Wow!
And today, I want to tell you guys why I switched from my old Wacom to Huion, and I am not going to be going back. Now, I feel like I need to let you guys know that I wasn't paid to say any of these things, and the Huion Q11K is honestly fantastic. The only reason why I'll be making this video is because I want to share my personal experience and how I felt living with the device for over a month now. I think the first thing that you notice that's different about these two devices is the size. Like, you can honestly just see how tiny the Wacom is compared to the Huion, and that's fantastic because the Huion actually gives me a larger surface area to control what's going on the screen of my computer and also get a lot more work done. There is better precision because of the larger surface area, and this is honestly fantastic for coloring videos. Another fantastic thing to note about the Huion is the fact that this is completely wireless. There are no cables. Like, of course, if you want to charge it, you're going to have to use a cable, but you can completely use this wireless, and you can walk around your office if you're a little fatigued from sitting down for too long, and that's honestly a fantastic addition. When I was putting together my new desk setup, this was the perfect addition to my workflow. And what really finally trumped all of these features for me are the 8 customizable buttons on the left side of the Huion. Now, these buttons can be set to do anything. For me personally, because I'm always video editing or coloring videos, I can set this to specific commands in Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve, and when I tap them, I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, this helps me reach less and less for my keyboard, and I have found myself not using my keyboard as much as I used to. In fact, at this point, I'm considering taking it off my desk completely. But of course, that might be a little far-fetched right now because I still have to enter a password when I sign into my computer. So that's really the only reason why there's still a keyboard on my desk. Now, the Q11Kv2, unlike the original version of the Q11K, has a pen that doesn't need to be charged. What that basically means is you have a pen that's non-powered and you don't need to charge it. And the pen holder where I actually put my pen also doubles as the extra nib holder and the nib removal holder, which is a fantastic use of space. In fact, excellent use of space. Now, this pen also has 8,192 pen pressure levels, but I mean, I noticed the difference when I'm adjusting color wheels and such, but I'm not really a digital artist, I don't draw, so this doesn't really matter for me a lot. But I figured you might want to know that if you're a digital artist or you're trying to buy this so that you can draw with it. But of course, the Huion Q11Kv2 is not a perfect tablet by any means. In fact, many might say there is one fundamental flaw that makes this, I don't know, questionable. Now, the Huion Q11K's scrolling mechanism, as well as other Huion tablets, is a little different. So if you're coming from a Wacom tablet, you need to pay attention to this. Now, the scrolling mechanism that they use is basically this center mouse scroll wheel thing that basically means when you're scrolling up and down, you're selecting everything on a page and then you have to unselect when you get to your destination. This may be a problem for some people, especially digital artists who are set in their ways, but for me personally, it wasn't much of an issue. After a while, I got used to it very quickly and I was fine with it. Now again, this is not a bad thing, it's just a different way of doing things, and it's only different because I was already used to something else. If this was what I started with, I probably wouldn't even complain about it. But you should know though that for the price that you're paying for this, you're getting way more value than you're actually paying, and it's almost ridiculous you're able to pick this up at that price. It's completely wireless, the battery life lasts forever. They were thoughtful enough to give you a a smudge protector. They were also thoughtful enough to put an L-shaped cable in the box, and every time I see this on my desk, I just feel like this is such fantastic value for money, and there is no way it shouldn't be getting sold for way more money than it's currently listed for. If you'd like to pick this device up, I'm going to have links in the description and the pinned comment. Again, a huge thanks to the guys at Huion, especially Antoine. So now to close off this video, I'm going to leave a 1-minute time lapse of me coloring with the Huion tablet, and I will show you the before and after results of what I was able to get, and you can just tell for yourself how much of a difference this makes as opposed to using a mouse on your desk, or as opposed to using, you know, the old Wacom, which was really very clunky, honestly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Don't forget to subscribe.